and welcome to my part 2 of Death Stranding, my playthrough. I am your host, Noodle, of Use Your Noodle YouTube channel. Thank everyone who may watch in the future, and special thanks to Gramsy, who I know has been waiting in the chat for at least the last 10 minutes. You got here before I did. Well done. And so we are going to be playing Death Stranding. It's that way. If I look, yes, it's that way. And we are continuing where we left off last week, which was about 2.5 hours of gameplay, which included about 2 hours of watching cutscenes. So hopefully a little bit more for me to do this week so we can really get into the nitty-gritty of the game. I am just going to check before we start. In the background, I'm going to go quiet for a second, and just because I know I've got Gramsy in the chat, if you wouldn't mind, have a listen out, see if you can hear something. It should sound like waves playing. I just want to make sure we've got audio this week, if that's all right. Okay, so hoping you can hear that, because I can, and I'm not using headphones, so my microphone should be picking it up directly, which seemed to be the issue last week with the audio going on and off, because I wasn't trying to do that. And for some reason, StreamYard no longer allows me to share audio when I share a screen, even when I click the button. So I'm not sure what it's doing there. Probably something I've fiddled with in the settings and stuffed around. But we are going to dive straight in, no more messing around. Any issues with technology, anything like that, drop a message in the chat and enjoy. Feel free to laugh at me, because as we established last week, I am bloody incompetent at this game. And at all games, quite frankly. And that's the point. You know, we see all these games on YouTube, Twitch, of people who play it, and it seemed they must have practiced it beforehand. There's no way you could do the game that perfectly, unless you've got a read through on your next page telling you where to go. So I'm trying to show what a normal person trying to play these games looks like. And if you get a giggle out of it and see me, you know, being a little bit, making a bit of a tit of myself, well, so be it. Games are supposed to be for having fun, not necessarily for showing off. And that's what we're doing with this. So on we go. Continue right on where we left off last week. And on the loading screen, we have our lady in the red dress. Emily, who is interesting character. Let's see if I can actually remember how the system works and what buttons to press where, and take it from there. So we arrived in this distribution center last week, and the one thing we did, we checked out all these different things, what they do, and just had a little bit of a play around. And then we then got to the point where I have to now figure out how to get out of this room, and I'm not entirely sure how to do that. So let's find out. Okay. Okay, so we don't have any active orders, so that's not helpful. got to be something we're going to do that's going to trigger us being able to get out of this room. So have a look around. Let's see. I can't remember how to do it. As I said, I did have a look and see. I think when I first did this, I had to actually Google how to get out of this room. So I'm going to Google it again. Otherwise, we're going to be sat here for a long time. Let's see. Death Stranding, can't leave the room. Does anyone know how to do this? Let's see. Oh, that's an advert on the page I've just loaded up. If you heard that, apologies. So let's see. Apparently, if you do this, why is it not letting me leave the room? There's something quite clearly in this room I haven't done that it wants me to do first. So let's. The only things I didn't do last week were use the toilet because I don't know, that's weird to me that you have to do that in a game. So we'll see how this goes. I'm really hoping it doesn't. I'm going to put the content advisory there just to be on the safe side. Oh, good. Well, small mercies that we didn't have to see that. I'm still not entirely sure I chose computer games not to do things like that to me. I don't know what this character's doing. I am not controlling this bit. Someone please, like... should allow me to... Why is it not allowing me to leave? How do I get out of here? I really should have Googled this before we started, but I couldn't remember. To be fair, this does give you an idea of what we're dealing with here. Let's see. Reddit page reading, holy hell, how do you leave the room? There is no triangle. This is a... Okay, have to examine everything in the room first. Or do everything in the room first. So apparently there's things we missed last week. Let's have a look. What have I not done? Oh, examine equipment rack. Cool.
This case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, Blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
I'm not sure why you're telling me that, but okay. Can I change the colour, or do I have to stick with what I have? Let's see. Well, we've got blue. Did he say blue for delivery? So we may as well make the glasses match. Clear lenses. Confirm. I'm just fiddling around with it at this point, seeing what it does. Now it's letting us leave the room. Cool.
Well, have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again. I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything.
Hi there, Don in the chat. We're just watching this scene, which I think sets up what we have to do. Now I finally figured out how to get out of the room, and it triggered this. Now we've had an example. Can one or both of you let me know, please, if you can actually hear the game and if it sounds all right?
Listen up, Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications, sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Amelie and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data, in case you didn't know. Anyway, all you gotta do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring Cairo Communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past.
Those are really sticky out ears. I never noticed that before.
All the lost and fragmented jump data will be compiled and restored, like bringing a dinosaur back to life from a fossil.
There is a series of movies to tell us why that's not a good idea. Why is that a good idea?
4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing.
I know knowledge is power, but that's a bit thin.
Once you establish Cairo Communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use Cairo printers. Won't be long.
Hi, for the record, Ramsey, I'm playing on a PC via Steam.
Anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies. True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle. No rest for the wicked, huh? Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Rob's waiting up there, too. These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Should they dispose of them? Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once. Set them off? How do you mean? I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me. All right. I'll see what I can do.
And we have the baby.
I'll take care of it. I promise
I said this last week, but I don't think you guys heard it. Mads Mikkelsen saying the words, "It's Daddy." I'm not going to apologise for my response to that. He clearly plays quite the part in this game, although I don't know exactly what his role is. And he does appear in quite a few cutscenes. So let's have a look and see where we're going for the next point.
Ben, this is Die Harden. Your current objective is to extend the chiral network from here to Port Knot City. I don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need and connect the Cupid.
Okay.
Sam,
What? Okay.
order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
Okay, so I have to take, let's see, smart drugs and get them there with less than 50% damage. I have to take 4 of them. Cool. No. Oxytocin. Of course it's oxytocin. I have a ladder and a climb. Ladders and climbing is cool. No, don't. Select that. Accept orders. Yeah, I don't think it's wise to pull it all. Let's see.
Sam, we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
Okay, so that works, I suppose. Keep nice and balanced because we are aware that this does try to make you overbalance if you do it. Let's see what auto arrange does. Okay, so it puts the ladders on the suit, puts the climbing anchor on the back, and the smart drop on the back. Cool. That looks nice and balanced to me. Let's give it a go. Okay, so we have all the gear and we're looking a little bit like a... What's that franchise with the machines that turn into fighting robots? Like the cars and stuff all grow like legs and arms and start fighting?
Triple checked your loadout, I take it.
Yeah, I would hope so. Okay. Well, where are we going to? We're going there and we are here. So, just like we did last week, let's see if I can remember how to do this. I'm going to go back to marker B3 because there was a ladder there if I remember last time. Where are we actually going? Where's the goal of this? Probably there. I'm trying to look at where looks on the map like it might be easier to cross. Maybe there, because it looks like that gets a bit steep, but again, this is just me laying out guidelines for myself. It's not necessarily, I'm not going to follow this inch by inch. That river looks quite hard to cross. We might have to go over here and cross the multiple ones in the delta, or come down here and cross there. But we'll drop a marker there for now, and then to there. So we've got a basic path laid out from where we are. And that should at least make sure I don't get too lost on this journey. So okay.
Have a pleasant journey. Sam, see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind. Keep on keeping on.
Okay. Cool. So this, I hear, is why this game won awards, because what happens is I play this game and if I leave a sign, someone else playing this game will come across that sign. And if I leave like ladders and ropes and things, they'll come across those too.
Orders have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your OJA deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate misled shipments.
Okay, so that is telling me that makes me wonder if there's one nearby. Because, you know, tends to be how games work.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
I feel like this was written by someone who is very, let me have a look at the map and see if it's worth crossing here where it's shallow. rather than going all the way up there. Yeah, because then I can cut out this corner here. Okay, cool. Let's see what we can do with these ladders. Okay, how do I get into my equipment? E maybe? No. Open menu. Carrying right hand because it came from that. Okay, cool. What does this do? Grab with left hand. Okay. What are we figuring out? No, I don't want to place an anchor. I want to use a ladder. Oh, stuff it. I'm just going to go up there and use that one. Follow my original path. Or can I possibly cross here where there's... yeah. Okay, it's letting me cross, but it's eating my energy quite quickly. Okay, that works. Cool. What's this here? Lost cargo. Okay. Makes sense. Oh. Cool. And then there's another one over there, I think. That works. It's quite clearly he's leading me where he wants me to go. Which is, you know, nice. Nice of them. Oh, yeah, that one was a bit deep. I will point out, this character is no slouch if he can carry 120 kilograms. You know. What's this?
Thanks for the help.
So how do I activate terminal?
Good work, Sam. I see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
Okay, so it's saying I can deliver it for weight, but I haven't got a problem with weight at the moment. So we know what that is, but let's ignore that and keep going where we're going. And it looks like there's something over there. What's that? Is that a person or is it a... Okay, so the little icons with that on them are actually lost. There's a lot of lost cargo, isn't there? And where are we on the map? So yeah, we're about following the route I set, so that makes sense. May as well pick up all the other ones while we're there. Or at least the ones, you know, on the journey. Okay, that's down there and that's down there. So, yeah, why not? Let's go down there and grab it. It's not far. Oh, this one's covered in blood. That's disconcerting. And I did realise the last time I played this game that it is helpful to actually just stop and admire the landscape occasionally, and then it restores your stamina for you, which makes sense.
Sam, come up against a sheer cliff or a steep slope. Don't forget about the ladder we issued you. Be sure to try it out. I'd be interested to see what uses a seasoned pro like you might find for it.
Okay. Okay. So unequip that one. But then I can equip these. Cool, right, that's how that works. Oh.
Sam, remember that cobalt damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
You know what would be really helpful, Sam? An umbrella. There's got to be somewhere to hide, right? It's not just going to make it rain on me and then not give me somewhere to hide. That makes no sense whatsoever. Or maybe it is. Anyone spot any? What's this doing? What's happening to me? Okay. Hi, Lone Wanderer. Yeah, I am enjoying the game. I'm just getting to grips with it at the moment. So Capital Knot City's there, and I need to get out of the rain. So we're going that way. Oh no, that's another cargo. So I need to grab hold of. Grab hold of that. Oh hell! How do I hold my breath again? Was it all? Stay out of their line of sight if we can, because those things try to murder you, as I remember from last time. Okay. I have actually gone a little bit off track as well, so let's stay connected to the network, because that seems like the right thing to be doing. I will say the graphics on computer games have improved a lot since the days of Crash Team Racing on PlayStation 1.
We've got Strandings to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It forced the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, to find another way, a way to overcome the mutants, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Okay. Isn't that what you sent me to do? Why are you still telling me these things? Okay. So I do have to cross over that line that's appearing on my screen eventually, but let's see if I can get a bit further up towards the river first. Oh, sign. What's this person left me? Using ropes to descend. Cool. So someone has actually left a rope. Now, where is it? What did it say? Okay. Cool. Right, or not, or I'm going to use my rope here. So that's Capital Knot City over there, that thing with the golf ball on top of it. Cool. That'll about do it. I am holding onto the rope, and down we go. I'm going to abseil down. Cool. And then just go there and release the rope. Cool. Alright, where are we going next? Let's go over here. No. So it doesn't really matter if I go down there towards the C7 or straight forward at this point. It's just how I get there. Oh. Let's get a good look at this landscape. Okay. That looks like I could get down there. Nice and slow so I don't fall over ass over tit. I've done that a couple of times practicing as well. Oh, yeah, like this. Cool. Okay, so, I mean, it's not the easiest route, according to this, but it is, you know, doable. Why is my baby whistling? Okay, and that's all the cargo I can take, because, yeah, I don't know. Apparently my baby liked something I did, I'm not sure. Maybe it liked the fast walk. Okay, I can't walk in that situation, so Was it E? Was it S? Q? No. Open menu. Cargo. Adjust cargo. Let's auto arrange it. That doesn't look particularly optimized. What is it playing at? Okay. So why not? Okay.
Sam, a well-placed ladder can get you safely across most rivers, you know. Maybe try using the one we issued you.
Why would I do that when I can walk across it? Especially when there's a bit that I'm going to need the ladder for right here. Okay. Well, there, maybe? Grab it and up we go. Yeah, so cool. That was clearly that. Okay. Yeah. So it does make you really unbalanced when you're near your load limit. So there's a lot of clicking about to be doing. I'd really much rather not have to do that. I wonder if I can get a ladder across. Like this entire... Okay. Let's unequip that for the time being so I can actually walk. There's no point in trying to... Oh. Oh. And then over the river. I'm trying to save the ladders because I presume I'm going to need them more later on, you know, the next things. Oh, and like I said, ass over tip. How do I... okay, I need to stop the baby screaming first. That's usually a good move. Okay, how do I with the baby? 3? Okay. What do I do with the baby? B, maybe? How do I stop it screaming? This is about as competent as I would be with a real baby. This is why I don't have children. But yeah, okay. Hopefully it'll stop on its own. Okay. Maybe this way. Oh, don't fall over again. Okay, cool. Is it Alt to baby? I thought Alt was to hold your breath. Well, we made it. Most of the way, at least.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Okay. Cool.
Delivering cargo. Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. May have luck. This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope.
Cool. I kind of went the long way around there, didn't I? Cool.
You're with the second team. Dead. Caught in the void out. No way. That one blast got them all. And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but the second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were going to connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years.
3 years.
And they sent us one guy who's... Shit. Tell me you brought me. I've got the Cupid. You... Really? So it's true. I finally got it working. Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
Maybe let me deliver my other parcels first. This seems a bit... Oh. It's a hell of a load of electromagnetic energy to lift a fully grown man and about 100 kilos worth of parcels. Just FYI.
Connection to capital knots. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? There'll be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. I've never met her. Only seen her hollow messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell. Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the chiral network.
Can I skip this bit? What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Fort Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Fort and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway.
Cool. Okay.
Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up. Good work. New order available. Hard work's paying off. Thanks to the...
Why is it not letting me do things I want to do in the order I want to do them? Yes, a lot of it. Just deliver the lot. That's what it's there for.
Delivering cargo.
What's this?
Sam, you could use that PCC to build a post box.
Why would I want to do that? I'm not sure why I'd want to do that, but I do want another climbing anchor. So how do I do this? I've got 3, so... Let's go with 2 for that. Will it let me do it? Why is it? Okay, no, I've already done that. Okay, cool. And one of those because it's telling me I need to. Yes, just the one. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but okay, cool. Take on orders.
without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one.
That's fine. Don't need to do that. I've already done it.
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC.
I've done it.
It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate.
I've got one. Okay, so I've no. What? Yes, accept the orders. It's not hard. Off of.
It goes without saying, but if you're not.
Let's make another one and hopefully it'll make the game actually behave itself. What's it doing? Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Head out. No, it doesn't let me make anti-rust sprays yet. Down.
To the site I designated to build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
Okay. Right, so when I just said in the menu that I need to... Cool. Right, off we go. Where am I going next? Up here. Wrong button. Okay, so construct a post box there, and then it wants me to come back up here to that place. Okay, so where did I leave? That's why it's telling me to. All right, let's just leave it there for now. Go construct a post box and then take it from there.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I don't particularly like the idea of going there. Can I go around it? Should be able to. Oh.
Too close.
I don't particularly want to. They're just trying to force me to use ladders and stuff now by sending me on these weird tracks.
sight. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
There. Use one. Okay.
Good work, Sam. That's a fine looking post box. You access it and select Share Locker. You can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters. Deposit a ladder and a climbing anchor, and I'm sure someone will eventually come along who could use it. If you've got enough supplies, why not leave some behind? Do right by others, they'll do right by you.
Okay. So how do I? Oh.
Sam, you can use share lockers to exchange.
Why does it tell me the same thing 3 times? Okay, let's see. We'll put a climbing anchor and a ladder in there. Why have I got 2 sets of boots? We'll leave those there. Cool. Right. Where next? I only really need a generic line to show me where I'm going. That's cool. And I think the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh. I'm going to come over here. Is there a ladder nearby that someone else might have placed? Okay, so that's deep water there, but I can get over there because that's blue and yellow. And of course there's a ladder up there. Oh no, that's the ladder I left. Never mind. Cool. Oh. I think we'll aim to get this little lot up to the next target and then call it a night, because otherwise we're going to be here a while, and we've already been going an hour and a half. So just going to get to there and then call it a night, I think. So we're on the right side of the river, so keep the river on that side and keep on trucking.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
I thought I was a porter, not a smuggler.
Sam, don't get too close to mule territory unless you have to.
Right, that's mule territory down there.
Now.
Holy. What do I... What in the unholy hell just happened? Okay, cool. They ran off because of the rain.
Mules gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than the best PTs.
What's this sign? Danger zone. Cool. Thank you very much. Jade of Fury, much appreciated. Or Furry, I suppose. I assume that that's there for a reason. Some of these rocks look really eerie, like that thing there. Is that a rock or some sort of giant skeleton or something? Pick what up? Oh, okay, not ready to do that yet. Let's see if I can move a bit faster. What's that thing over there? That's the perimeter for these mule people. Stay on the blue side of the line. Got it. Just seen your message, Don, that I've got weeks of gameplay left on this, so we will be coming back every Monday for a while then. Oh, get the hell up there. Alright, so about halfway there. Oh. I stayed on the right side of the line. Uh-oh. I'll have to risk it. Get away from those things. Oh, hell. That didn't help at all. Shake it off. Keep going. Come on. Come here. Come on. Out of here. Run. Come on. Keep running. Of course, that's filled.
Something wrong, Sam? Oh, no. It doesn't look so hard. Nothing to worry about.
stranded, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Cool. What I could really use, mate, is that motorcycle you let go off a cliff at the start of the game. That's what would be really helpful right now.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Does this thing... Okay, I'm going to like that because I'm going to come back out and take hold of that when I'm leaving.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons able to come on until deployment. Cargo verified. Detected. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
No shit. Yep, there's my... Yes, I'm aware the baby's not happy. Let me deliver the stuff and get to the private room and we'll... Yeah, I didn't pick up any lost cargo.
Police station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges. The guy expanding the chiral network. So what's your Bridges? Let's see it. Talk about a buff. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get.
No shit.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Hey, Robert. Yeah, that was very good timing, me talking about the motorcycle and then finding one outside, wasn't it? Right, let's see. What do I do next? Cool.
Sam. As always, thanks for bringing more folks in.
Cool.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral center, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do. Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Yeah. But how do I do that? Cool.
Your work is great.
Bloody hell.
man, you there? Little help? Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excess of stress, easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU.
Excuse me?
Of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother.
Ew, that's gross.
The connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you
They're keeping
connect
women.
yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense.
Why are we trying to save this world?
These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb.
This is dark.
BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with the still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data.
It's updating. Just say it's updating.
Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. And the toxemia should steady much lower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has
I gathered that, Dawn.
from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure.
No shit, Sherlock.
No
I'd flip out if you yanked me from my home and put me in a machine too.
It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then, you're saying there's no way to keep my baby alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about babies. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have the results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
I still can't quite grasp why my character feels the need to handcuff himself to the bed as he goes to sleep. Like, is he a sleepwalker? Is there something that hasn't been established yet? You're not wrong, Robert.
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east.
This
back home.
character gives me such...
Thank you.
Are we sure she's on our side? I really don't trust her. There's something about her that just...
It's bad.
Mm-mm.
There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore.
Would you want to have a child to have it yanked away from you and put in a machine?
They're supposed to come together to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't
Oh, yeah.
then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
People don't have babies in the middle of extinction level events.
I'm gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's maybe.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam.
Yes, but do I actually want to find you is the question.
Waiting for you. Come and find me.
I'm not going to comment on how much effort they put into animating her ass, but not showing that she was wearing underwear in that dress.
Hello, Sam. This is Hardman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Creep. I take it I've got to do all these weird little things again before it'll let me out the room. Is it strictly necessary to... Well, I appreciate the equality of showing both their bodies in disconcerting situations. I'm not a voyeur.
Study other people with dooms? Everyone's tricky. Myself has none. Results thus far are...
No shit, if you've only got 2 examples, how do you prove whether it's a pattern or an anomaly?
Processing fluids, waste products, hydraulic, dispatching.
Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past.
Are you seriously insinuating that to get rid of those big monsters I have to piss on them?
Properties and even our doom's affliction.
Is that where this is going?
There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time. After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Well, that was a convenient time for the call to cut out.
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Oh, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself,
Good.
but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past.
Yes.
Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records.
One of those fragmented records is the archive of Donald Trump's Twitter. It's not that
But
important.
as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expeditions' logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Let's check on the baby. sit still. Oh, cute. Cool. Okay. Baby's happy enough. Am I supposed to drink these things again? I did this the last time I was in one of these rooms where he just drinks them all in the same way every time. So I'm just going to drink them all and be done with it. Cool. Right, that's as far as that can be boosted. Equipment pack. Yeah, I am still trying to find out, or I am still mildly curious, but not enough to Google it, how much Monster paid to have those drinks included in the game. Open the menu. Let's see, mail. Oh. Oh, damn it. Okay, I need to give it juice. The bike's out, so... How would I give it juice? Presumably there's a way of building a battery when I get outside to the terminal. Look, oxytocin doesn't make you feel bleak. It's a painkiller. It gets you woozy. So, you know. Again, like, how much did the particular pharmaceutical company that makes that drug pay to have its name included? Okay, so I just got mail of people whinging at me. I'm not reading through all that. They show as you go. They have before, so that's fine. Interviews. Okay. Cool. So I think now's as good a spot as any to stop for the night. So we'll save that and turn to title screen. Yep. Cool. So that was Death Stranding Part 2. More for me to do this week, which was nice. You know, not just sat as if I was watching a movie. As I'm just scrolling through the chat, because I've had quite a few of you in there. I've had Dog, I've had Gramsy, I've had Lone Wanderer, I've had Robert. So thank you all for dropping in at any given point you were there. Let's see if any of you have anything that I can respond to. Let's see. Yeah, Grams, it took me a while. I did have to Google how to get out of the room. I will be honest. I had my phone here. And very much appreciate you not spoiling the game for me, Lone Wanderer. So that's fun. I don't know what anti-rust sprays are, so I'm going to say no to that, Don. Yeah, it felt a bit like that at times, didn't it? And yes, it does look like I am improving. Let's see. Yeah, I did notice that the baby cries really weirdly. Like, I can't figure out how to stop the baby crying. There's got to be a way of doing it. I'm sure there was last session, but I just can't remember. I'll figure it out probably next week. Kojima is a sadist. Yeah, I noticed. Like, some of these things are really... If this wasn't an end of the world scenario, you'd have the Geneva Convention all up in there. Which probably explains why it is an end of the world scenario. It's a bit disturbing, but you do what you got to do to survive, I suppose, in Worlds, and that's what the game's getting at. Let's see. Yeah, the baby did look a little bit like it was installing XP. I laughed at this comment as I saw it. Yeah, definitely hangs on. Although XP was worth it when it installed, unlike later operating systems that we now have to deal with. So hopefully the BB will be as well. Okay, trust nobody. I presume that's in response to when I was talking about the woman in the red dress. So I'll take that under advisement. Yes, so we've established that he is a sadist and an epic perv. Yeah. Yeah, definitely there's merch in there, Monster Energy drinks. And that's the comment from Robert X there. I would be very surprised if there's not somewhere selling those sunglasses that are there. And yep, so that's come to the end of the chat. So thank you all for coming. Very much appreciated. Really appreciate your support. If I made a dipstick of myself, hopefully you got a giggle out of it. That's the point. Hope you enjoyed it either way. I am going to sign off now, and I am going to say, as always, take care, be good, and if you can't be good, use your noodle.